Hey everyone, Christmas is here, and guess what? We are recreating another iconic celebrity makeup look, and this time it is Sabrina Carpenter. So, I recently came across a nonsense Christmas teaser, and I so wanted to recreate her look from the teaser, and this is how it turned out. So let's just start with a clean face. I have already prepped my face till primer, and then to cover my dark circles I'm actually using a concealer, which is my exact match. And this concealer is from the C2P Pro Basic Kit Concealer Palette, and I am just applying and spreading the product using a flat brush, and then to blend it all I'm going to use a concealer brush. I'm also going to apply the same concealer over my eyelids to prep my eyelids for eyeshadow and further eye makeup. Instead of using a concealer, you can also use an eyeshadow primer if you have one, but I do not have one, so I instead chose a concealer. So yeah, this works the same for me, and trust me, my makeup literally stays on my face for really long hours, so I have never experienced uh, my makeup wearing off after some time. So yeah, that is why I am telling you these methods, and these methods actually worked for me. This is the reason I'm telling you all that you can do this instead of that. So yeah, I really hope that makes sense. So yeah, never mind, let's move to the next step of applying foundation. And here I have used the Pilgrim Dream Matte Serum Foundation, and this was in the shade 325 Rich Caramel. And I have actually used a flat brush to sort of apply product on my face, and then to blend it I have used a flat kabuki brush, or a foundation brush in simple words, and simply just tap on your foundation. Do not drag it, tap tap tap, and all over your face and on your ears and your neck as well. So yeah, I have just blended the foundation. This foundation blends so nicely, and yeah, it just blends like a dream. It was a long process. Take your time and then blend your foundation. I have fast forwarded it to 2 times. And for blush, I'm actually using a lipstick palette from Swiss Beauty, and then I have chosen a cherry red shade to, sort of make it my exact pink blush that Sabrina Carpenter wears. So I wanted something like that. And a light pink blush on my skin tone would actually wash me out. That is why I have chosen this beautiful cherry, not cherry, I would say a berry red shade. It has a cool undertone. That is why it looks pinkish on my skin tone. I have a dusky skin tone, as you can see, and then I have blended it using a damp beauty blender. I know initially it looks very scary, as if someone has punched my face or on my nose, or it just looks like I'm sunburnt or something. Trust me, we are going to tone it down, and for that I'm actually using a lighter shade of concealer to highlight my features as well as to tone down the blush. And for highlighting, I'm only applying it under my eyes and on the bridge of my nose, and then using the same concealer blending brush I'm going to blend the concealer. And if you see, I'm actually blending out the edges of the blush. This makes the blush look very seamless, and this is the reason that I told you, you should trust the process. If you have seen Sabrina Carpenter's makeup, you must know that blush and highlighter is the most evident part of her makeup. And you can now see the blush has already toned down a lot, and then I'm actually going to contour, and for that I have chosen the NY Bay all-in-one foundation stick, and it was in the shade Toast, and I'm just applying it, simply putting in dots all over my face, like wherever I contour, and drawn some contour around my nose, and then I have used the damp beauty blender again to blend the contour. And always if you want your face looking snatched, you should always blend your contour upwards. You should never contour your jawline upwards, and you should instead bring it down. But for the rest of your face, like your cheekbones, your forehead, everywhere, you need to blend your contour upwards, so it makes your face look very lifted. And then I am blending the contour on my nose, simply just tapping it on the same area so the line doesn't look very harsh and looks seamless. And then to give my face a glow that looks kinda natural and not that shimmery, and yeah, doesn't look like I have put on a lot of shimmery particles on my face. And for that I have used this illuminator from Inside Cosmetics in the shade Rose Gold, and simply put it on my face and then blended it using a damp beauty blender. And then to set the cream products, I have actually chosen the Maybelline Fit Me Compact in the shade Natural Buff, and I have used the same concealer brush and then applied the product wherever I feel like my face can move and then it can crease later on. I just put it there and blend it nicely, and do not apply a lot of pressure. Just put the product and blend it. And for the rest of my face, I have not used a brush. I have instead chosen a powder puff. And then to set my cream blush, I have actually used an eyeshadow from the Swiss Beauty Mystic Glam eyeshadow palette. Took the product on a brush, tapped most of it on my hand or the back of my hand, so very less amount of product has been left on the brush, and then just tapped it wherever I had applied blush. And then I have also applied a little bit of highlighter, and for highlighter I have chosen a beautiful eyeshadow from this C2P Pro Pathfinder eyeshadow palette. This is a gorgeous rose gold eyeshadow, and the best part about this eyeshadow is that it is not very powdery. Instead it is very creamy, and that's why it looks very illuminating when applied. And Sabrina Carpenter's look has a lot of blush, and then the next thing that is there present evidently is highlighter, lots and lots of highlighter. So I went absolutely blind with highlighter. And then comes the eye makeup, which is my most favorite part. The eye makeup was so easy, and it was just a breath of fresh air, like you do not have to do a lot. So yeah, I have just chosen mixed two eyeshadows and used them as my transition shade. And then between the two eyeshadows that I have used earlier, the darker one, I had just chose that to intensify the crease line and the outer edge of my eyes, and simply blended it. Take your time, blend your eyeshadow nicely so that harsh lines doesn't show and your eyeshadow looks completely professional. Your eye makeup, the whole eye makeup looks completely professional. And yeah, that is why I have used a fluffy eyeshadow blending brush. And keep a light hand while picking up the eyeshadow. Do not pick a lot. You can build slowly, but do not apply a lot of product initially, because then it would take a lot of time and energy to blend that and might look patchy as well. And then I have used the same eyeshadow under my eyes, as in on my lower lash line, to intensify my lower lash line. And then I have applied a beige eyeshadow as a base for the shimmer. And for shimmer, I have mixed these two eyeshadows from the C2P Pro Pathfinder eyeshadow palette, picked up the product on a flat brush and applied it. If you do not own a flat brush, simply take your index finger, pick up the product, use a very light hand and apply the product in the same way, in the same place. It will give you the same result. In fact, if you apply a shimmer eyeshadow using your fingers, it will give you more intense results. Sabrina's eyeliner was actually brown instead of black, so I went in with a dark brown eyeshadow from the Swiss Beauty Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette, and I have used this angular brush and simply made an outer wing and connected it with my lower lash line. The reason I went in with an eyeshadow instead of an actual liquid eyeliner was because an eyeliner can create mess sometimes, and if you're in a hurry or if you're a beginner, you wouldn't want that. So if you're a beginner, I would suggest go with an eyeshadow as your eyeliner, because that just doesn't create any mess and is very easy to apply. And then for my inner corners, I have actually used a white kajal, and this is the Stay Quirky I Love You Too white kajal. And then I have used the same highlighter that I have used earlier on my face from the same C2P Pro Pathfinder eyeshadow palette, using the same flat brush, and I applied it on my inner corners and on my brow bone as well. And then I went in with the mascara, and for that I have used the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express mascara. The reason you're seeing the actual color of the wand is because this is a different wand, as in I had a spare wand that I kept it for later, cleaned it and kept it for later. I actually have broken the actual wand that came in with the mascara, and this is the reason I have to use a different wand. So do not mind that. I have applied the mascara thoroughly on both my upper as well as my lower lashes, and I went in with a second coat of mascara to make my lashes look very fuller, and I didn't go for any false eyelashes and simply went on with the next step, which is lips, my most favorite step of the whole makeup, because I know then that the makeup is coming to an end and now I'll be able to see the whole look just come together. And yeah, this makes me happy. So for my lips, I've actually went in with an eyeliner, sorry, with a lip liner first, and this is the Swiss Beauty lip liner in the shade Burgundy. Then for my inner lips, as in after lining my lips, I went in with another lip liner for my whole lips, and this is the Swiss Beauty lip liner again. The shade was cherry brown, and then I topped it off with a lip gloss again from Swiss Beauty. This is the Swiss Beauty Select Do the Duet lipstick, and on one side of it, it has a gloss. The shade is Dusty Pink. I applied the gloss thoroughly, and look how fuller my lips just look. And then I accessorized a little. I wore these cute butterfly earrings, and look how pretty they are. So yeah, I was just mesmerized with the whole look. Then I just removed the hair clips and did my hair. Actually, I did nothing with my hair. I just left it like that. I really hope you guys like it, and I hope you try this look this Christmas, because this look is just so Christmas coded and it's so glowy and I love it. And if you like it too, hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and a Merry Christmas to all of you. You know already, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, you take care. Bye bye.